My lovely people, how are you all doing? I'm taking a walk and I want us to talk. Family matters, relationship matters. Let us discuss something that came to mind, which is, how are you working together with your spouse, husband and wife? How are you working together with each other? Are you that kind of person that kept using the word I? I hear a lot of people who are married and you hear them talking about, I built a house, he built his own, I built my own, and all the rest of it. That shows, obviously, I'm not trying to condemn them or blame anyone, but all it shows to me are people who do not trust each other, who are not working together. It's always good, if possible, for husband and wife to work together. It's always very, very good. Stuff each other, you know what each other is doing. If you're not prepared for marriage, there's no point getting into it. But to always have your own things, your own way, and the other person is being referred to as that person, I don't understand it. And it makes people very unhappy. No matter how people pretend to be happy with the situation, I don't think so. You know, working together is always trying to, the weather is not too bad, but yeah, it's a bit anyway, let me continue. Once you can hear me and you can see the environment where I am walking. Okay, hold on, let me look left, look right, and then cross the road. Yeah, people will be wondering, what's she talking to herself walking? But you know, the life of a YouTuber. Anyway, so what I was saying, working together is very, very important. Do things together, find out each other's opinion about things. Yeah, in the process, my mother-in-law, bless her soul, came and visited, and she could see how we are both juggling and doing things together, and she was wowed. That's why during our first visit to Nigeria in 1992, at that time we already have 3 of our children. When my husband was helping out to do something and people were saying, oh, what are you doing, bathing your children? My mother-in-law said, please leave him alone. That's how they do it over there. There's nobody there to help them. So she actually stood up for me, because you know what people can be like. They will think that, oh, your husband, your wife is the one ruling you. How can you be bathing the children and doing this and doing that? If my mother-in-law saw when she visited that is how we do it here, and that my husband helps with cooking and everything. We just juggle everything ourselves because there's nobody else to help. At a point, we had three boys under 5 years old. So you can imagine, if we are not both helping each other, how could we have managed it? All I'm saying to people who are coming over here, men, please remember, when you come over here, it's no longer sitting down on the table for your wife to cook and bring. Everybody, you work together with your wife. If you have children, you work together. You help to birth the children. You help to take the children to school. Unless, of course, if your wife is a 100% stay-at-home mom, which I don't see most people doing that now because things are so expensive, and both incomes are required. However, if it means that 2 of you will go to work and all the money you're getting is spent on childcare, then I will advise against that. I was listening to banter with NJ and her sister who lives in America, Chioma. You know, I was listening to them and I was impressed by how Chioma answered the questions asked by her sister NJ. It actually reminded me of when I joined my husband here in the UK many years ago, because he came as a student to do his master's, and then the rest became history. And we have now been here for going to, to be precise, 36 years. But what she was saying reminded me of our life at the time. We worked together. Things weren't anything near as stable for us as it was then. So we started from the scratch. I supported him as a student, in between having children and also doing jobs, working part-time to make ends meet. It helped us a little bit, a lot. It helped us a lot to manage, because I knew that he's only a student. I cannot be demanding. How much are they paying him? In fact, they advised him not to bring his wife over because the money they were paying him will not be enough. But he said no. He decided that if he's not going to bring me over, that he better go back to Nigeria. And at the time we have our first son already, who was a baby. So he decided, he denied himself of many things and saved up to be able to bring us over. That is what you call family. And you don't expect me to come at that time when he's already explained to me everything, to come and be insisting, oh, you have to do this, we have to get that. No, I have to work with him because I know it's for our own good. Now, here we are, all settled and our children grown up and gone and doing their own things. During our own time, our children didn't go to childminder. We walked around it, around looking after them, and then walking as well. We managed it because we preferred to look after them ourselves. But if you have to, make sure that the person you are going to hand over your children are trusted. These days, children learn a lot. They copy a lot. So you have to be very careful. Don't always think that you have to pursue wealth. You have to work because you believe that your own money is your own money and your husband's money is for two of you, but your own money is your own. That's why some women, when they're over here, they want to work. I'm not saying that working is not good, but don't compete with your husband. If you are coming over here and you decide that maybe you're coming as a student, it's better for your husband to be dependent. That way, he will be able to work because students are only allowed to do minimum number of hours. But yeah, let me actually show you. Okay. Yeah, I'm just walking to town center as I do. Part of my exercise is 30 minutes walk into the town center, and I'll walk around and do one or two things, and then buy one or two things, and then walk back. I do this routinely. There's a car parked there, but I don't want to drive. This is my routine, part of my exercise. So please do that as much as you can. Okay? Right then, I'm going to stop this video here now. And yeah, have a lovely day. as I continue my walk in bed, please, husband and wife, try as much as possible to work together with each other. It helps a lot. The children grow so quick. Before you know it, they are grown and gone. And if you have not got on with each other, that's when people start having loads of problems. You want to enjoy your old age. You don't want to. It's just two of you and you can't stand each other. It's not good. Okay, I'll stop this video here. Goodbye, everyone, as we continue to live and love each other. God bless.